In a supreme effort to prevent a worldwide purification by fire, the Mother of Jesus struck a blow deep into the heart of communism. On June 24, 1981, on the feast of St. John the Baptist, she began appearing every day to 6 young children in the mountain village of Medjugorje in communist Yugoslavia. This initiated the greatest episode of prophecy of all time. The daily apparitions there continue to this day. Proclaiming herself as the Queen of Peace, she said,
"I will give you messages like never before in history, and I come to tell you God exists."
The Blessed Mother stated that her apparitions in Medjugorje were her last on earth. On March 25, 1990, she gave the following message.
"Dear children, I am with you even if you are not conscious of it. I want to protect you from everything that Satan offers you and through which he wants to destroy you. As I bore Jesus in my womb, so also, dear children, do I wish to bear you unto holiness. God wants to save you and sends you messages through man, nature, and so many things which can only help you to understand that you must change the direction of your life. Therefore, little children, understand also the greatness of the gift which God is giving you through me, so that I may protect you with my mantle and lead you to the joy of life. Thank you for having responded to my call."
The visionaries are each being given 10 secrets about future events in the world. Visionary Mariana Soldo was the first to receive all 10 secrets. She will tell a priest 10 days before each secret is to occur, and together they will fast on bread and water for 7 days. Then, 3 days before the event predicted by the secret, the priest will reveal that secret to the world. The fulfillment of these secrets will be a confirmation of the apparitions and a stimulus for the conversion of the world. She spoke in a special way about the West in October of 1981.
"The West has made civilization progress, but without God, as if they were their own creators. Whole regions of the church would be healed if believers would go to confession once a month."
In 1982, Mariana Soldo was terrified by an apparition of Satan. He asked her to renounce the Madonna and follow him, promising her happiness in love and life. She rejected him, and immediately the Virgin arrived, causing Satan to flee. The Blessed Mother then gave Mariana the following message.
"Excuse me for this, but you must realize that Satan exists. One day he appeared before the throne of God and asked permission to submit the church to a period of trial. God gave him permission to try the church for 1 century. This century is under the power of the devil, but when the secrets confided to you come to pass, his power will be destroyed. Even now he is beginning to lose his power and has become aggressive. He is destroying marriages, creating division among priests, and is responsible for obsessions and murder. You must protect yourselves against these things through fasting and prayer, especially community prayer. Carry blessed objects with you, put them in your house, and restore the use of holy water."
On October 13, 1884, Pope Leo XIII had just finished saying Mass, and while still in the presence of several cardinals and bishops, he fell into a deep ecstasy. He was then given the knowledge of the vicious satanic oppression which would attack and dominate the 20th century. Reportedly, he heard a frightening conversation between Jesus and Satan.
"I can destroy your church."
You can. Then go ahead and do so.
I need more time and more power.
How much time? How much power?
75 to 100 years, and a greater power over those who will give themselves over to my service.
You have this time. You will have the powers. Do with them what you will.
Pope Leo was so deeply shaken by this confrontation that he immediately composed the St. Michael's exorcism prayer. St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in the day of battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits that prowl through the world seeking the ruin of souls. Mariana was raised in communist Sarajevo and had never heard of Pope Leo's vision.
Through fasting and prayer, one can stop wars. One can suspend the laws of nature.
Wondrous signs photographed in the skies above the Bosnian town of Medjugorje have convinced many believers that supernatural, divine displays are occurring there. This is one example taken by a visitor. Is this the face of Jesus in the clouds? Do these clouds look like a cross to you? And what do you think is making this cross glow so mysteriously? Whatever the explanations, these are only some of the seemingly miraculous events reported in Medjugorje.
I've been to Medjugorje 5 times, and in Medjugorje, the miraculous is commonplace.
As a former intelligence officer, Tim Clark is used to separating fact from fiction.
When you get one miraculous story, I think you need to be fairly skeptical of it. But when you get these same types of stories coming from sincere people from around the world, I think it adds to the credibility. I think it's something that you have to seriously consider that it is authentic and that there's something supernatural happening in this village.
Is it supernatural that a town that went through a devastating war in the 1990s somehow escaped destruction? That during the heaviest part of the fighting, not one villager recruited into the Croatian army was killed on the front lines? And that when Serbian pilots dropped cluster bombs on Medjugorje, the bombs did not go off.
On one occasion, when I was in the village of Medjugorje, I saw 3 bombers crest the mountainside, and as soon as it entered the village, these 3 bombers uncontrollably veered out of the village. Now, I don't know what the intention of the pilot is, but from the perspective of a military intelligence officer, there is no way 3 bombers would fly that low in altitude into a village that possibly have anti-aircraft weapons and then drop no bomb. I became convinced that Medjugorje has been relatively untouched because of divine intervention.
Ah sì, guarda, batte! Da qui lo vedo. Sì, no, che se no muovo il telefono non si vede più.
Oddio!
Non lo fa più, zia. Non lo fa più. Sembra che si ingrandisce. Ecco, la zia Pina vede di nuovo. Vedi?
Eh sì, ma infatti pure se guardi così...
Guarda, vedi come lo fa?
Infatti. Kijk, jongen, zit even wegen. Zit even wegen. Zit even wegen. Hier. Altijd, kijk, dat bewegen. Kijk, op die film. Op dat filmpje zit dat. Ik had dat così zodat ik dat stil hou, kijk. Hier. Ik hou dat stil, hè.
E poi diventa grande. Oh, invece che diventare piccolo perché diventa alto, diventa più grande. E poi ci sono tanti raggi, 1, 2, 3, 4, che si... Pulsa ancora. Adesso che sì, infatti pulsa, adesso se mi ferma... Si ferma un attimo, ecco. Fermo con il pullman, per favore. Fermo. Fermarmi in mezzo alla strada, va bene, no, non si arrabbi. Ho chiesto per favore.
Vedi che puzza?
No!
Il mio è fermo.
No! È incredibile!
Se non mi toccate perché lo sto registrando. E questo lo mettiamo sul sito internet.
Madonna santa! nas je prvo zaista svijetila obiteljskog brata u životu. Što Bog druži, izgovaraju zaručnici, ne jedno drugome.
Nakikita ko lang. Nakikita mo? Yeah, I can see it. Ayun, parang moon.
Big delays reported. North Freeway almost in the clear. A little bit sluggish around the Beltway. East Expressway, northbound.
Ayan, malakas. Ipakita mo kaya dyan, malakas.
Oo, sa video. Tignan mo iba ang video. Kasi hindi ko nga.
Teka muna, kasi sayang ano eh.
It's moving now. It's moving. Look, it's moving.
Is this a miracle or another videotape effect? We went back to Camcorder Magazine's contributing editor, John Adler, who reviews camcorders for a living.
I've never seen this effect on a normally operating camera. If the camera was broken, it would still be very unusual for this to be occurring. It's not something that you could create just by setting the camera to do it. You'd have to actually take the camera apart. You'd have to know the electronics of the camera in order to make it happen.
Are we witnessing the greatest hoax in the history of Christianity? Or is this the real thing? Are we, as we are being told, truly living in the end times?
In the first coming, John the Baptist was his herald and made him known when he came. He was the forerunner of Jesus. In this period of time, the Blessed Mother herself, being the new Eve, is the forerunner of her son. Not that this is the end of the world, but that these are the end times. We are in the book of Revelation right now. We are living the book of Revelation.
Through fasting and prayer, one can stop wars. One can suspend the laws of nature.